Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
And good morning, everybody. This is going to be a dang good show.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be a dang good show.
What makes you say that, man?
Oh, man, we done started. Already. We ain't even got sat down good. We already started. How are you, Pat?
I'm good, Stephen. How are you?
Man, I'm wide open. I was doing good until all this zoning crap come up with the city. Oh, man, okay, so it all started with Harry saying, well, what happens in the city don't affect you in the county. I mean, that just blew my mind right off the get-go. And then we had Topper over here. He's like, well, I'm for zoning.
I'll explain that too. Oh, by the way, happy Halloween, folks. One of my favorite holidays.
Yeah,
I got my Ghostbusters shirt on.
Yeah.
My favorte movie.
And he's driving a white panel van with free candies painted on the side.
Oh, does he have a clown mask too?
Okay, explain your point there, Mr.
All right, so here's the deal. I think that limited zoning is a good thing, and I'll tell you why. So I grew up down in Fayetteville, Georgia,
right,
which is south of Atlanta, and the town.
We know where that's at.
All right, so the town has these strict zoning rules for the actual town part, the city part, the main part of the area. And among those things, for example, you cannot have signs on the road. You can have signs on the buildings of the businesses, but not out on the road. So you drive down the streets look nice. The signage is on the buildings themselves, but not out there overhanging on big billboards and banners and looking stupid and trashing the city up. So it's a very pleasant looking environment, and all the advertising is still there. It's just on the building side itself. That's an example. Also, you weren't allowed to have, I think, less than half-acre lots as far as the neighborhoods that were in the city limits and these kinds of things had to be a half-acre or more. My point is it made for a nicer environment. Those are the rules that people play by in that county we live there. Very nice place. So
move down there if you like.
But my point is
I have the counter argument.
So,
as soon as he's done,
don't
worry.
But the thing about it is this. It's also what keeps me from putting a gigantic billboard right next to your house, a 200 by 200 meter sign that says, slimy trans booties right here with a big arrow pointed right at your house and neon signs lit up all night long for the rest of your life.
The sign ordinance will actually prevent you from doing that, but continue.
But my point is this, that it keeps things as an element of nicety to your downtown areas. And that's what I'm talking about. Some of your main city limit ordinances and things. I'm not necessarily saying out in the backwoods where you are, but in your main areas that you're driving through, that's what I'm talking about.
So I come from a city called Coral Gables in Florida. If you know Miami at all, you know Coral Gables. It is the land of the ever-living zoning code. Everything is zoned. Your house color, the curbs, every single thing is zoned. If you want to paint your house, you got to go in line. You got to speak with an inspector. There's a list of pre-approved colors, and you can only choose those colors. Does it make it look nice? Yes, it does. Is it overreach? Good Lord Almighty! It's insane to get things done there. Do I want a Coral Gables? Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Does it match here? No, it doesn't.
Okay, let me ask you both the question. Okay, Topper, how often do you drive through that city down there?
How often? When I live there all the time.
But now, how often do you do it?
Well, I don't, because I don't go anymore.
I mean, I've come from Towns County, and where everybody used to mind their own business. So if it's your property, you ought to be able to do what you want to with your property, and I should not be able to tell you what to do with your property. And furthermore, that goes with property tax. On top of that, they're taxing you for your property that's yours, and then they're going to tell you what you can do on your property. And it's like, oh, it makes the county and the city look so much prettier. Well, I mean, come on, people's got to live. It's their place, their property. I bought and paid for it. I can do what I want to with it. You should not be able to tell me what to do with it.
At the same time, I did play devil's advocate against Topper. I'm going to play devil's advocate against you. At what point, though, does your right to keep a home and keep all your junk over there trample on the rights of your neighbors so that the look of what you're choosing to do is now negatively affecting the property values of your neighbors? Like, where's that line?
Okay, let me ask you this question. So I got somebody move in beside my house, and they got a big fancy house, and they build it big and expensive, and it runs my property value up. When do we stop with that?
So
what's the difference?
So your concern is you're paying more taxes because your property value is going up. Is that your concern?
Yeah. What's the difference? I mean, if my property is making your property value go down and your property is making mine go up, what? I mean, where do we draw the line?
I would rather get as much money for the resale value of my home than little money for the resale value.
I'm not going to sell my home. I'm going to stay at my home. I've been there. My family's been 200 years.
Well, that's true.
I mean, I ain't gonna sell my home.
Brownhaven built my home about 3 years ago.
Okay.
Back to what I'm saying is this. I'm talking specifically about your city limits kind of places. If you have a group of people that vote for this, if your populace, your citizenship votes for this, then that's the rules you abide by. And new people coming in to buy land in that city limits to do those corporate type things, they know what those rules are. If they don't like it, then don't buy it. And the ones that are already there, if the majority or whatever it takes to vote for it voted for it, well, that's the new rule. I don't know how Helen pulls off what they do, but they've convinced everybody, that entire town, to go by this German style village kind of thing.
Oh, you don't know how the start of that?
And I'm talking about, I don't know how they pulled it off for current new businesses coming in to control that situation. But my point is, it exists in a way that it is maintained. You don't have somebody coming in there and building a skyscraper in the middle of downtown Helen with, neon lights and I don't know, some kind of advertisement unrelated to the theme. So my point is, if you've all got on board
now,
for the
you said
same
if they
thing,
don't like it, they don't have to come.
That's right.
So if you don't like the way it is here, why ain't you gonna change it? If you don't like this way we got it, you can do what you want to with your own property. Why come in here and say, oh, I don't like that, I'm going to change it the way we come from? Where we come from, it's the way we did it. We're going to change it the way we come from. And then you left from where you come from because of all the daggum taxes and all the regulations and all the, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So if you don't like it around here, hit the road, Jack.
No one's saying they don't like it. I'm just saying,
well, why change it?
I'm just saying it. But if it was like this, I'm talking about city limit kind of stuff. Where you're having your businesses.
It's a slippery slope. Once you start, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Just like Lupo was talking about down there. Where you talking about in California? Where
Coral Gables, Florida.
Green Gables. I know Green Gables down at Green Gables. Yeah. Okay, so they probably started out with this small thing. You can't pee on the porch, okay? And then it just escalated into what you've got now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a slippery slope. I don't think anybody should be able to tell nobody what to do with their property. I'm sorry.
What about
if you
dragon?
want to buy the property beside my house and you want to build a big old sign, put her on there.
What about a dragon? Can I build a dragon and put that on my property?
Okay, so you build you a dragon, and that's the thing about it. That's another thing when that guy got up there, and I really feel like that was totally staged because he got up there and he gave his spiel, and he's like, well, y'all have no zoning laws, and if you put zoning laws in, then I won't build the dragon. I'd have stood up and I'd have said, build your dragon, build it as big as you want to.
Yeah.
Build her, baby, put her up there. But now the people of Towns County that don't appreciate all that kind of stuff will kind of blackball you. And then at one point you'll be like, well, I ain't gonna hang around here no more. You know what I'm saying?
I think the previous show recordings will have put you on record as opposing the dragon.
I do oppose the dragon.
Okay. Well, how does that justify with what you just said? Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. Here's the thing. Okay, so the dragon is like totally staged. I really feel like it was allegedly, definitely totally staged, because who in the right mind would do that to begin with?
Hey man, I just stayed at his Airbnb in Asheville. It had a dragon on the roof. It was awesome. It was totally cool.
So there you go. It might be cool. It might be cool. Yeah.
It was the Lord of the Rings.
But I just think, and that's the thing, Harry says, what happens in the city does not affect the county. How does he come up with that?
He's not here to answer the question.
Well, what do you think? I mean, if anything happens in the city, does it not bleed over to the county?
I mean, I'm with you on that one.
So now we're going to analyze Harry's thinking.
Oh, we've already done that.
I think that you're going to need to start from the point that he doesn't. He feels. He doesn't think.
I will come out right here and commend Harry right off the bat for this morning for correcting himself when he said that Trump thought that Charlie Kirk deserved what he got. And when he corrected himself and said he didn't think that Charlie Kirk deserved what he got. But I'll tell you that right there is sort of symptomatic of what's going on everywhere. People are looking at little clips of something and making an assumption without looking at the broader context. Get that in the camera. There we go. Without looking at the broader context. You got to watch the whole quote to really find out what people are saying. That's part of the problem that's going on with the divisiveness in this country, in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
Is my opinion humble?
It's humble.
Thanks, buddy.
No, I don't know.
It's well spoken, regardless.
Thank you, Topper.
Well, I'm not for zoning. I'm really not.
I hear you, man.
I mean,
Listen,
honestly.
like I said, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
All right, well, let me give you another example of the same place I was talking
Can you
about
make
before.
it short this time and not so long?
Well,
Use
here's
smaller
what,
words.
here's what it boils down to. So down in Fayette County,
Here we go.
they used to not allow apartments. Okay.
Right.
They've changed that since I've moved away. And so now they've got all these apartment complexes. With that, what you've seen is the urban sprawl crawl from Riverdale and the areas up north with lower income people moving in now. And it's changed the face of what Fayette County looks like. And they did that because they changed the zoning rules within the city to allow for lower income housing and apartments.
Oh, I'm glad
It's
you brought that
completely
up. I am
changed-
so glad you
It's
brought that
completely
up.
changed the face of Fayette County and how it was.
So you're telling
there
me
you go.
now, you're telling me that the fact that we have got this workforce housing, government housing coming to our area is actually going to change the face of Towns County.
I'm saying it changed Fayette County. Go down there and take a look.
Okay,
Fayette
so do
County.
you think it's going to change Towns County?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Towns County.
It's your neighbor, dude. You live right next door. Come on, man.
So is low income housing going to change the face of the county? It
Not-
did in Fayette
not-
County.
well,
It don't
you
work
know what?
in Fayette
Well,
County.
Fayette County was also the highest per capita income county in the state of Georgia.
Right?
That's not the situation up here. It's different.
Was it
Was-
not?
Was
It's
the
not the
housing-
highest income per capita income county in the state of Georgia.
It's the
No,
highest
not.
retirement community in the
That's
state
not
of
the
Georgia
same
with
thing.
big,
That's
big
this
money.
totally different.
Who
concept.
don't want? Yeah.
was the housing in Fayette County, was it Section 8? Do you know?
No, it's workforce. It's not Section 8 anymore. It's called
It's
workforce
called
housing.
workforce. No, do you know, was it
I don't know
government
the answer to that.
subsidized Section
That's
8?
a great question. I don't know the answer
Because
to that.
there is a difference.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Oh, there is a difference. What difference is it?
Yeah, the difference is the government under Section 8, there's different rules than under the GIC program, the Georgia Institute for Community Housing program. In the GIC program, there's you have to work. There's income requirements. There's a salary level. You have to maintain a certain percentage of the age of the gross income of your area.
They not got them same requirements for SNAP now.
Under Trump, yeah, I think, yeah. Under the rules.
Well, how's that working out, dude?
Yeah, well, you got to ask the Democrats how that's working out. I don't know. That's
Come on, man.
That's
Come on, man. Oh,
Uh,
yeah, I don't know. That's where we're at. What do you think, Pat? You're awful quiet over there. Your mouth turned upside down.
I want to see you passing the money to Topper for introducing your subject about no zoning and everything else that you've just blattered about.
Harry did that, man. He
Harry didn't do anything about zoning.
did. Yeah. Oh, he
We
was.
did not talk about zoning. So
He
how
did
you
in the
got
break.
to it?
He did during the break. Yeah.
Well, okay, but
So do
he
you
didn't
think-
do it
do you
on
think-
the air.
Let me ask you this question. We probably need to get to a break, but do you think what happens in the city affects what happens in the county or the county people? Do you think what happens in the city affects the county?
Sure, it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean,
But
it's the
that
same-
doesn't give people the right to vote just because it impacts you. What happens in New York City impacts me eventually. You've said the same thing.
I agree.
Okay. So, but we be allowed to vote in New York City? What are you, nuts?
I'm good with
Well,
that. I guarantee
yeah.
you, I'm
that
good with
might
that.
be an unrelated question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it
would
is.
be voting for Mahan Dami. Dami.
Morons.
Morana Dami. Yeah, I guarantee you that's right. Yeah. I don't know. I do know. I just think it's a lot of outreaching. I mean, it's like the city actually has water in the county to county people. They don't have any say so whatsoever in the city water. I mean, they really don't. They have no, I mean, you pay in the city for the city. You got businesses in the city and you live in the county. You've got no say. If you got a business in the city, you got no say. I don't think that's right. At
Did
least
you-
let it.
Do the people that have businesses there but don't live in the city, did they not know that when they established their business?
I'm with you on that, but do you still think that's right?
Well, wait a minute. It's
I'm
not what
asking
I
you a
think.
question,
It's
Yes,
what
it
that
is.
it's what that business owner thinks. And if they're
I
if they're
guarantee
now
the business owners
complaining
think-
about not having a vote, They are what you call them, morons.
What?
They are morons.
That's something else you brought up, and I don't want to change the subject, but y'all were talking about Republicans are idiots. Why were y'all talking about Republicans are idiots?
Because 14% of Republicans believe that socialism is a good idea.
Hey, let me tell you something. That's probably rhinos. That's not Republicans. That's not conservatives. That's rhinos. And you can't trust polls anyway.
Okay.
That's true. Just ask
Yeah,
Kamala
just
Harris.
dismiss the stuff that doesn't fit with your plan here. Just dismiss that.
Dismiss it. Yeah.
Probably need to go to a break, Stephen.
Was the spook born in Fayette County?
Was the spook born in Fayette County?
Oh, nice.
No, it was born in North Georgia. Thank you very much.
Who said this? America. It's your property. Do what you want to.
One of our keyboard terrorists wrote that.
Yeah. Unless somebody don't like the way your house looks and the color of your grass,
or the dragon statue.
Yeah, you can't do nothing anymore. So yeah, and them poor old farmers, man, they got to get rid of them cows because they're eyesores. They poop on the ground.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to a break. It's been too much fun.
And now back to the morning dish.
All righty, we're back to the morning dish. I reckon Trump urges the GOP to end the shutdown by going nuclear on the Senate filibuster.
I believe it's pronounced nuclear.
What'd I say?
Oh, you remember that's a George W. Bush reference. I got that.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
I
you very
got
much.
that.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
there with you, man.
Thank you,
I'm a
Topper.
historical reference guy.
We'll say
myself.
that again. I missed it. Nuclear.
Nuclear.
I don't know. Nuclear, whatever it is. So we're going to end the filibuster, not end the filibuster.
I think that's a real bad idea.
Why? Because it could turn around and bite us.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you go nuclear when you're in power, then when you lose power, you're going to be on the other receiving end of that. And by the way, the Senate was designed to do exactly what it's doing. I mean, look at the last presidential election. There were 150 million votes cast. 75 million of those went to Kamala Harris. You can't Bigfoot the people that didn't win. I don't think it's right to Bigfoot. They're part of the country. Even though we have different ideas, different principles, they're still part of the country.
So when did this filibuster all kick in? I mean,
it kicked in when they wrote the Constitution.
I don't think so. It wasn't originally in the Constitution, was it?
I don't think so.
Well, then why did you say that?
just to see if you were paying attention.
Okay. So the filibuster actually started when? What?
I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know that I ever knew.
Yeah, you were there, wasn't you?
Yeah.
But at different times, both parties have advocated getting rid of it. You know, it was just a few years ago, the Democrats were just all about getting rid of the filibuster when they had control of Congress.
Yeah.
So this goes back and forth. Both sides.
Historically, they've used it twice. They used it in 2013. Obama used it to get some federal judge confirmed, and Trump used it in 2017 to get Neil Gorsuch confirmed on the Supreme Court.
Now, don't just filibuster. How does it work? They get to get up there and talk until the vote comes, and then they're not able to. How does a filibuster work?
Well, with the filibuster, man, the problem is you can have a minority of people stop the vote.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Because you got to have the Senate, for example, you got to have 60 votes to
pass, right?
Pass or whatever,
cloture.
or for so with the filibuster, you can have 41 people out there, supporting the filibuster, and it'll stop everything. So even when a minority,
but they just get up there and talk,
right?
Is that right?
Exactly.
I have two questions with that. I mean, do you really think that the Democrats aren't going to use it if and when they do get back into power?
Oh yeah.
Would they just use it anyway?
Well, they had 4 years under Biden that they didn't use it.
Yeah, I think it's different now. Secondly, I think some people would argue from a constitutional standpoint that it actually is unconstitutional. The Constitution says a majority of each house shall constitute a quorum to do business in Article 1, Section 5.
Yeah, but that's for establishing a quorum.
Yeah, that's just quorum. That's not voting.
That's not voting.
I think it goes on to say that they can actually make rules with a majority. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it does take a simple majority to make the rules, But to get the legislation in front of a vote, it needs cloture. It needs 60.
Yeah.
So there's 2 votes on everything.
But it seems like this filibuster thing, they use it more and more. I mean, I think in the past it was very rarely used.
When's the last time they used it, Stephen?
I mean, we had the guy sit up there and
You
talk
talk
for how
about
long?
Jeffries for like 30 hours.
30
Yeah.
hours.
And when was that? That was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And what did it accomplish? Did it stop anything?
I don't even know that, did it? I don't. Everybody got bored and went home.
Then if you don't know what it did, how do you get to comment on it? I guess you can.
I'm just asking, man. I mean, you ain't got to get your dander up.
I have no dander. I use Head and Shoulders.
Yeah.
Not the good stuff that Topper uses, but
What do you use, Topper? Everybody's been asking.
You know what I use? What do I use? I'm trying to think of the name of it. Old Spice.
Yeah.
It has like the Kraken.
No
has like the
way.
Kraken on the bottle.
No
Like
way.
it has like the big monster octopus thing on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Do filibusters get bathroom breaks? I don't know, man. How did he
they
do that?
don't get bathroom breaks.
How did he do that for 30 hours? That's what
You wear a diper.
It depends. It depends.
There
You
go.
think that's funny? That's true.
Yeah. I do. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
You don't
well,
get my laugh pad? Is that, you know, you want to zone me
you
on
can you can
No
laugh
laugh.
all you want.
that?
There's a lot of people laughing.
Yeah. I don't know.
Here's something interesting. A filibuster actually took place at the very first session of the Senate on September 22nd, 1789.
Right.
Oh.
Senator William McClay wrote in his diary that, quote, the design of the Virginians was to talk away the time so that we could not get the bill passed.
So that's basically where we're at, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much where we're at.
Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of these senators are using it just for a power, individual power. That makes sense. I mean, they can get up there and you got something going on. But
That's not what the country's about.
Oh, it is now.
Well,
yeah, it is. It absolutely is.
It shouldn't be, and that's what's wrong with the country. Everybody is about in it for themselves.
Well, that's exactly right. The Democrat Party's in it for the Democrat Party. They're not in it for.
So are the Republicans.
I don't believe that, Pat. I think the Republicans are trying to do what's good for the country. I really believe that. I mean, you look at all.
You
this
only believe that because it lines up with what you believe personally.
Well, I believe people ought to be off food stamps. They don't need to be on food stamps. I think
That's
people
good.
ought to go to
Change
work.
the subject again.
That's part of what they're doing, dude. I think woke is out. I think woke is bad. I mean,
Good.
got rid of
Now we
that.
got a third subject.
I don't
We
think
got
boys
food
need to be
stamps.
in
We got
girls'
woke.
sports. Am I missing
Anything else you
here?
want to throw in there to obfuscate the obvious?
Okay, what is it? I mean, this is happening, Pat. They're doing this stuff. I mean, they're bringing jobs back to America. I mean, is that not what they're doing?
I hope they are, because all the people that are getting laid off by big companies are going to be looking for jobs.
But here's the thing, though. I mean, you go about that. Okay, so you got the Biden administration where they got this fake thing where they're talking about how jobs are great and wonderful and all that stuff, but they're in the non-production sector. They're in the government section. They're firing these people. So now it's hurting your job. What is it called? The job market.
Unemployment rate.
Yeah,
Right. Okay, so now you got these people in these non-productive jobs that's actually going to have to find production jobs, building stuff in America, which is going to make a change. So it's going to be a little bit of fluctuation on this because Biden and them hired thousands of people.
So the distinguishing now is we need productive jobs, not non-productive
absolutely.
jobs.
That's what I say.
Okay, what would be a non-productive job?
Sitting at the government writing memos for your whatever. Any job that does not produce is a non-productive job. Does that make sense to you?
Is a memo produced?
Well, I guess that would be smart.
I used to call those work product.
Governments don't really produce anything, do they?
That's what I'm saying. And they hired.
Okay, so all governments are non-productive jobs. They shouldn't be considered jobs.
Right. Well, they're non-productive jobs, so they're losing them because we don't need them. We don't need them.
We should not have any of that. Okay, I got it. Now we're in the Wild West. What else is non-productive besides government?
I'm just asking you what?
No. I'm asking you. That's the way this works.
I want you to go in on that just a little bit more. Why do we need so many people in non-productive jobs in government? They're not doing anything. Who we got, Pat?
Nobody. We're good.
Oh,
Nothing.
Packy was just taking a food order. It's all good.
That was a attempt at deflection, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, I'm
okay.
just saying. Okay, so you got all these folks. It's proven. Am I wrong about this, Luke?
They're called non-essential workers.
I mean,
like
yeah.
There you go.
by
That's-
definition,
yeah,
man. Like they're
Then why do we have them?
We're getting rid of them,
Yeah.
which is hurting the job market growth, whatever
The
it's
point I'm
called.
trying to make is the
Right.
largest employer in the United States is the federal
Without
government.
question,
Now,
yeah.
military, I understand.
That's a productive
that's-
job. They're saving our hind end.
No, they're not producing anything. They're killing stuff.
They're saving our butt, man.
They're producing freedom.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah. So
Yeah.
now they're going to have to get out of this non-productive job, non-essential workers, and they're going to have to find a working job, producing something or doing something good for the country. Right? Am I wrong about that?
Apparently, a productive job you do standing up, not sitting down.
Well, I mean, there's a lot to do with productive. You got plants and you got
Ooh.
employees and you got
One-
people that has to monitor employees. There's a lot
One
to go
of
with.
one of your supporters thinks radio host show hosts
Yeah.
are not productive, Stephen.
I would argue though that
You
Block, Nick,
better be
block.
careful about this.
Nick, you're out,
done.
dude.
Some of you guys are getting off the range,
I will
off
say
the
though that
reservation.
Packy's job is producer,
There you
so
go.
there you go.
So one of
Future
my favorite
producer.
articles on the subject was actually the news today, talking about the Department of Education and how this shutdown is proving their ineffectivity and worthlessness.
Hey, do me a favor, real quick, Topper.
Yes,
Just
sir.
while the camera's on you, just look in the camera and say, "I'm a Dapper Dan man."
I'm a Dapper Dan man.
There you go.
But anyway, so listen, so no kidding. So here they've argued their importance forever. The Department of Education,
Mhm.
and and most of education is done stateside. As far the states handle that, but they're a federal agency that was put in place under Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter.
And anyway, but the point is, there's a lot of them being laid off right now during this shutdown period. I think even before that,
Mhm.
and everything is just fine. Schools are in session.
As a matter of
Things
fact,
are
test
totally
scores
just-
are up.
Yeah, there you
Exactly. So it's proving this how ineffective and worthless that group is. So
Yeah.
there's just some non-essential
Well,
workers
that's
right
what
there.
I'm saying. So, I mean, you got non-essential workers that are not producing anything. And then you got, that's just my theory. We got to get to another break. Lord, we're running out of time.
Bob M says, "Sorry, but sitting on your arse and turning knobs is not real work."
go.
Shut up, Bob.
Bob, you're now
Block
Dan
him
too, man.
Block him too.
Go
Yeah.
push a button, Packy, and block him.
Yeah, block
Turn a
him.
knob.
Yeah. All right.
Fader.
We got to get in another break right quick. All right, folks. We're still on code enforcement officers. I figured it out. These two morons here, they live in one of them HOAs just like Pat Malone does. Oh, they got to tell you how good your grass can grow. Yeah. Got to get approval. Do you have to get approval for your skeletons?
My 12-foot tall skeleton.
Yeah.
No. It just looks so freaking awesome in the front yard. Everybody loves it.
Oh, yeah.
Have you
Great.
received a cease and desist letter yet from
Yeah.
the HOA?
Oh, boy. howdy.
Exactly.
Dang,
It was
Russia.
only the bikini I had on it that they made me take off.
Yeah, that's it.
Did they file a lien against your property yet?
Yeah.
Exactly.
There you go. If you want to live like that, like they do in Russia, go to live in a HOA. How about that?
What's that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I tuned out for a second. What did you say?
he was
what I heard you say, Mom.
That's a brilliant analogies. HOAs are like Russia. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty
Good
much
one,
it.
Stephen.
You got a HOA in yours, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't you live- yeah.
They
what
cut
kind of
my
rules?
grass. They trim my bushes.
How much does that cost?
What's the problem? It costs
just
less
saying, how
than
much
if
that
I
cost?
costs less than if I contracted it individually.
I'm just asking how much it costs you to live in the HOA a year. Just the bottom line.
Extra money. Yeah.
You ain't gonna tell me how much?
No, it's none of your business. And it has no bearing on this. If it was $1 or if it was 100, what difference would it make?
I just ask.
Okay, it's $1.
I don't believe that either.
Well, okay, see.
Yeah.
It's somewhere
I give you-
between
I
$1
answer
and
your
like
questions and you don't accept it. So
Yeah. Well, it's okay, Pat. You
it's
mean,
okay.
You like that. You like that.
Just
Yeah.
listen to your skiff ponds there.
You know what I mean? I reckon, man, they had nearly a quarter of the freight facility workers detained by DHS immigration sweep. Now, where was this at?
I want to say
Federal authorities, as I'm trying to see this, New Jersey. So all the federal workers up there, I mean, all the how much was it? nearly a quarter of them was illegal.
It was like 22%. It was like 46 employees or
Was
something.
this up the shipping? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, unloading the
Yeah.
ships.
Yeah.
Y'all see a problem with that? I'm just asking.
What, with arresting them?
Yeah.
With arresting them? No. With hiring them? Yeah.
Where was the background checks that they're supposed to do when
That's
they hire
just it.
people?
I'm with you, Pat. I mean, a simple background check would have solved that whole problem.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
see, we get some of these non-efficient workers and we can put them in them efficient workers. And then there we go. See, I've done solving the problem already. And we got the DOJ has launched a fraud investigation into Black Lives Matter Foundation.
Yeah.
What's going on with that loophole? I know you keep up with that.
Well, I mean, you know, how they went through like $90 million or something like that. And a lot of it was going toward homes and vacations and cars and all sorts of things that didn't really have to do with the BLM movement.
Totally corrupt organization. I tell you what, folks, make a point of going on their website, reading their little manifesto and what they're all about. And that's all you need to know. They put it out there for the whole world to see. So I think you'd find it fascinating.
I don't know, because the good thing about them is that during all this government shutdown and the SNAP stuff, they're coming up with all this money, Black Lives Matter, and they're giving it to babies with formula and all that. You know, they're really. Oh, they're not doing it.
Oh, yeah. I'm
yeah,
looking at
okay.
you like, are you out of your mind?
Let me pull up that news story where you got that from.
Exactly.
Hold on.
No,
Give
seriously.
me a while.
You know what? I think everybody ought to educate themselves on who that group is, and you find it fascinating. That's
Well,
all I'm
I
gonna say.
think it's kind of funny that they're out there saying no kings, and now they're hollering, please feed us, please feed us. Yeah.
Good point.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute
very
now.
good point. Hey, speaking of no kings, man, England is without a prince. Did you hear that?
Oh, they kicked him out of the
They
house.
kicked him out, man. They stripped his titles. They kicked him out of his house.
I thought he gave it
Andrew?
up. I thought he like.
No.
Oh, did they take it?
No, they took it.
You
man.
talking about Andrew?
Yeah.
He's
Okay,
done
wait
now.
a minute. Wait a
Mr.
minute.
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor.
We had that guy on from England here one time, and I asked him, what does the Queen and the King and all them folks do in England? And they're
Nothing.
like, sip tea. That's all they
Yeah,
do. What big deal is it,
It's
man?
just a title. It's just
I mean, what they do?
it's a role. Nothing.
Oh, well, he's kicked
Well,
out. He's kicked. I'd kick them all out, man. I mean, what the heck they do? Non-essential workers.
Here's what's funny is they kicked him out of the house in, like that's west of London, but they just moved him into another house that's also owned by the royals. So like, did they really kick him out? Or they just moved him.
I don't understand what they do. I don't understand what they do.
They represent the majesty of the history of the country. That's
Yeah.
what they do.
but
That's
they
what
make,
they're.
they
That's
pay
seriously
them
what they do.
big money. They pay them big money to do
Yeah.
tea and
It's very good tea.
good stuff. Sure.
Top quality, man.
I don't know, Pat. What do you think? What do we need them for?
I'm
That's
wondering.
non-essential workers.
I'm wondering how the British royalty affects us. You know, we were having a good conversation about America, and now we're talking about England.
Well, because we said no kings.
They do more than drink
oh.
tea. They wave.
That's right. Like,
Pat,
Yeah.
we're international, son. We're not just local. We're international.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the more international.
the second we hit YouTube, man, we went
Yeah.
all international.
Wait, are you counting it because we got one Puerto Rican listener?
Are you being racist now?
There's
Are
a
you being
Cuban
racist
on the
now?
show.
I
I'm
called
on the show.
in from Ecuador one time. You remember that?
Yeah.
Peru.
Yeah. See?
Oh,
There you go.
yeah. I'm Williams. Yeah.
We got listeners in Miami now. That's totally international.
Yeah. Oh well. So now
We
let's
need
just-
another break before the end, Stephen.
we
wait a
probably do.
minute. We still rocking and roll. Why do you have to push everything, man? Why do you have to do all that? You just don't want to.
Well, because I like it at the end when you give
well, there's-
people a
You're right. All right, it's time.
Wah, wah,
That
wah.
was such a letdown after such a
It's
happy
time.
little tune, man. Jingle.
We've got a gift certificate today, courtesy of Conservative Grounds Cafe. You can go over
Nice.
there and hang out with Ronald Reagan and Donald Trump in their Oval Office, take some pictures, shop in the Trump store, and get some good food over there in Mineral Bluff at Conservative Grounds. We'll give you some free coffee and a free gift. I think it's a white privilege card. I think that's what they're giving away right now.
What's the question, Pat?
The question is the easiest one I've ever come up with. What musician and or band has the most number 1 hits?
Switchback.
What musician or band has the most #1 hits? Give us a call 706-379-9770, and we will catch you on the other side.
And now back to the morning dish.
All righty, who we got on here, Lupo?
We got Amy Murphy.
Good morning, Amy. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Do you live in a HOA or do you live out free?
I don't. We live way out in Violet, north of Murphy.
There you go. You can do what you want to do.
Oh, yeah. On 18 acres, you can do pretty much what you want to do.
There
Nice.
you go. There you go. All right. So we need this big question here. What's the question, Pat?
What musician or band has the most #1 hits?
We say it's the Beatles.
And you say correctly. Congratulations.
The Beatles?
The beat.
Yep.
The Silver
The
Beatles.
Beatles,
Yeah.
Hey, Amy,
How
if you
to-
can say really quickly, if you can say the number 2 and number 3, we'll give you a free T-shirt.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Type fast.
I don't know them offhand.
One is Switchback. No, I'm
Elvis. Elvis. We got Elvis.
Yeah, Elvis is probably
He's
up
number
there.
3.
Oh, okay. Rolling Stones.
Okay.
Michael Jackson.
Who would be who's number 2? Oh, I don't know.
Mariah Carey.
Are you serious?
Oh, really?
I didn't
Yeah.
see that coming.
I didn't either. Golly.
Rihanna and Michael Jackson. Those are the 4 and 5.
Yeah,
See, okay, Michael Jackson, I would have probably thought would have been higher up.
Yeah, me too. I thought he was second.
I didn't never listen to Michael Jackson. I'm sorry. All right, what are you doing today anyway on your 18 acres?
Well, we're not up there. We're on our way to work.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, you live 18 acres in a secluded area. That is great. Packy wants to call him back. He's got a proposition for a business possibility for you there.
Is it agricultural? Is it agricultural where you are?
Agricultural, yeah. All right, girl, we appreciate you.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Hey, Amy, I'm sending your name over to John over at Conservative Ground. So you can just show up over there and tell him your name, and they will let you in and give you a free gift. You need that white privilege card.
So exciting. My husband's been wanting to go over there, so we'll go check it out.
There you
Very
go.
cool.
Have fun.
Thank you.
I reckon Chuck Schumer said we're not feeding Americans until the illegals are taken care of first. Yeah, there we go.
Was that on C-SPAN?
Yeah, C-SPAN.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Chuck Schumer. Man, what a little beady-eyed.
If only we could vote in the state of New York, we would get away with humor.
Under the Steve Phillips mentality, we absolutely should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life would be a lot better if you listened to me. I'd learn you some stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can learn you some stuff. So,
And
hey,
it
it's
wouldn't-
Halloween, folks.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Halloween. They do trick or treat at my house. I live right on the main drag. A lot of folks come by and trick or treat for that. So we bought a bunch of candy. We ready to
Awesome.
rock and roll on that. They let trick or treaters in on your HOA over there.
You
Lee,
know,
folks?
I've got
I mean, the
a
topper.
ball with one bag of candy in it. The way I figured is this.
You got an
if-
8-ball and one bag
Yeah,
of
wait,
candy.
what
I
are you
said
giving your
a bowl with one bag of candy. So my son's like, why don't we buy more candy? I'm like, well, you know what? What it boils down to is that if it runs out, they'll think, man, everybody got here before us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
See, that's
You cheapskate.
nobody, man. I'm like the youngest person in my neighborhood. There's like 3 kids.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be able to come
Ain't
by.
nobody stops at Packy's house. They're like, oh, he's poor. We ain't gonna stop there. He probably got that old hard candy.
Wax bottles.
Wax bottles.
Wax
That-
lips.
Oh,
Yeah,
bottle.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'll be doing tonight?
Hopefully trick or
What are you
treat.
doing?
I'll be playing at the Halloween party at Sandbar. Switchback is there tonight, 7 to
Oh,
11.
yeah.
Costume
Gosh,
party.
y'all gonna
$100
freeze
for
to
first place.
death,
It's
man.
going to be a little chilly. It's gonna be a
God,
little
that's
gonna
chilly.
be cool.
But they have heaters in there, so come on out.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 to 11 tonight. Only.
Is that an all ages kind of thing?
It's all ages until 9 o'clock, and then it's adult only.
Okay, all right.
Bunch of sinners.
Hey, man, that's why else would you have to go to church on Sunday?
No,
unless
is that
you sit
what
on
it is?
Friday and
Okay,
Saturday
y'all
night?
y'all help
There's
that
a
out.
thin
so.
line between Saturday
What
night and
about you,
Sunday
Pat?
morning.
They gonna let you have trick or treaters at your house?
Only if they pass security.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. You gotta
I
get
was
the
going to
code.
say the exact same thing at my HOA, Pat.
Yeah. Ain't nothing about it. But anyway, we got that. Have they got any other things going on in the area? I know normally they have like the fairgrounds, stuff like that. Anybody know?
Yeah, there's a thing going on at the fairgrounds. Wasn't it a 2-day thing, Pat? Didn't they have something?
Yeah, they have a haunted village, and then they have the regular trick or treat going on at the fairgrounds. We talked to
So
what's
we're
her
going
name?
Hilda.
Hilda. Yeah, we
Hilda
talked
Thomas
to
does.
Hilda the other day.
Yeah.
We're doing the paranoia thing down in Canton. It's like you got to sign a release. It's like a haunted house. Sign a release to go do it.
Dude, that's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
Is Art the Clown like chasing
I
after
have
you
no
and stuff
idea,
like
but it
that,
sounds
man?
scary. We're going to be doing that tomorrow. Heck yeah. Steven doesn't know what to think about that. He's just laughing like, what the?
I
what?
think you're a weird dude, man.
You don't like haunted houses?
I do. They don't scare me, but I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
well.
yeah.
Oh, well.
I'm sorry. Anyway, it's gonna be. Hopefully, it'll be a dry weekend, man. I'm about sick of this rain. Are y'all? Golly, the
man.
cold weather. Everybody like, oh, I like winter. I hope you like winter, man. It's been nice the last few days. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
It's supposed to be dry until Sunday, from what I understand.
Yeah,
Cold, but dry until Sunday.
Yeah. So anyway, hey, next week, folks, I'm gonna be down at the Emerald Coast Cruise, and a lot of folks around here head down that way with their hot rod cars to Panama City Beach, Florida. So I'll be gone. I guess I'll not be here Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
So
I'll try to call in from down there.
It'll be the topper show.
Be the topper show.
No, I may be out flying around. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't
We'll
know.
see.
It'll be it'll be the Steve, Packy, and Pat show.
It's my
There
big
you go.
chance.
Hey, we appreciate Georgia Mountain Grading for bringing you this part of the show. And y'all, we appreciate you listening out there. No doubt about it. We love you. Well, most of you. Well, yeah, I guess. Well, most of them. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, we'll talk to y'all Monday.